Have you ever noticed your arms or legs looking thinner than they used to even though your weight hasn't changed? Maybe you find it harder to lift a grocery bag, climb a few stairs, or even stand up from a chair without using your hands. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Many people over the age of 60 experience gradual muscle loss, a condition known as sarcopenia, and it's far more common than most seniors realize. Sarcopenia doesn't just affect how you look, it affects your strength, your balance, your metabolism, and your overall independence. By the time someone reaches 60, it's estimated that adults can lose up to 3 to 5% of their muscle mass every decade. By age 80, this loss can be dramatic, and the consequences go far beyond simply looking thinner. But here's the good news. Muscle loss after 60 isn't inevitable, and it can be slowed, stopped, or even reversed with the right strategies. And that's exactly what we're going to cover today. The word sarcopenia comes from Greek, sarx meaning flesh and penia meaning loss. Essentially, it's the gradual wasting of muscle tissue as we age. While it may start subtly, the effects compound over the years, often going unnoticed until it begins to interfere with daily life. Many seniors attribute this to just getting older, but the truth is that with awareness and proactive measures, you can maintain and even build muscle well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Sarcopenia affects both men and women, though men sometimes notice it earlier due to hormonal changes like declining testosterone. Women, especially after menopause, experience shifts in estrogen that also contribute to muscle loss. But hormones aren't the only factor. Your lifestyle, nutrition, activity level, and even medical conditions play huge roles. Why this matters? You might be thinking, so what if I lose a little muscle? I'm still active. But here's the thing. Muscle isn't just for movement. It's a metabolic powerhouse. Muscles help maintain your balance, protect your joints, and regulate your blood sugar. They even support heart health. Less muscle means your metabolism slows, your risk of falls and fractures rises, and your ability to recover from illness or injury diminishes. Imagine this scenario. An older adult slips on a wet floor. If they have strong muscles, their body can stabilize quickly. If their muscles have weakened, that slip could lead to a fracture or hospitalization. This is why maintaining muscle is not just about aesthetics, it's about independence and longevity. Signs you might be losing muscle. Muscle loss can sneak up on you. Here are some common signs to watch for. Feeling weaker during activities you used to do with ease, like lifting groceries or climbing stairs. Noticing thinner arms or legs or loss of muscle tone. Feeling fatigued even after light activity. Trouble with balance or stability. If you notice any of these signs, don't panic. Awareness is the first step toward prevention and recovery. The big picture, aging versus lifestyle. It's easy to blame age entirely, but lifestyle is equally, if not more, important. Sedentary habits, poor nutrition, chronic stress, and lack of sleep accelerate muscle loss. On the other hand, regular strength training, balanced nutrition, and active daily habits can significantly slow the process. Here's a key fact. Even people in their 70s or 80s can gain strength and improve muscle mass. The body responds to exercise and proper nutrition at any age. It's never too late to start. What you'll learn in this video. In this video we'll explore why muscles shrink after 60, covering the science and lifestyle factors behind sarcopenia. The hidden dangers, how muscle loss affects balance, metabolism, and independence. Nutrition strategies, what to eat, how much protein you need, and key vitamins to support muscles. Exercise strategies, simple, safe, and effective workouts for seniors. Lifestyle and medical support, habits, sleep, and when to consult your doctor. Actionable tips, easy steps you can take starting today to stop or reverse muscle loss. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete roadmap to maintain and even rebuild your muscles, keeping you strong, confident, and independent for years to come. We're about to dive deep into the causes of muscle shrinkage after 60, from hormonal changes to lifestyle factors. Understanding the why is the first step towards stopping it. Are you ready to take control of your muscle health and beat the myth that muscle loss is inevitable? Let's get started. Why muscles shrink after 60? As we age, our bodies go through many changes, some visible, some hidden. One of the most significant changes that many seniors experience is the gradual shrinking of muscles. Understanding why this happens is essential if we want to stop it. Muscle loss after 60 isn't just a cosmetic issue. It's a combination of biological, hormonal, and lifestyle factors that can affect your strength, metabolism, and independence. Let's break it down step by step. 1. Natural aging and hormonal changes. Muscles are highly responsive to hormones, and several important hormones decline as we age. Testosterone, often called the muscle hormone, testosterone plays a key role in building and maintaining muscle mass. In men, testosterone levels decline naturally after the age of 40, and the drop becomes more significant after 60. Lower testosterone reduces the body's ability to repair and grow muscle fibers. Growth hormone, secreted by the pituitary gland, stimulates muscle growth and regeneration. After 60, levels of growth hormone drop significantly, making it harder to build and maintain muscle. Estrogen. For women, estrogen supports muscle strength and joint health. During menopause, estrogen levels decrease sharply, which can accelerate muscle loss and decrease bone density. These hormonal shifts mean that even if you maintain an active lifestyle, your muscles may shrink slightly unless you consciously work to counteract these changes through exercise, diet, and lifestyle adjustments. 2. Loss of muscle fibers. Muscles are made up of thousands of fibers, each responsible for generating strength and movement. With aging, muscle fibers gradually shrink in size. This is called atrophy. Fast-twitch fibers, which are responsible for explosive movements like lifting heavy objects or climbing stairs, are especially vulnerable. As these fibers shrink, even simple daily tasks, like rising from a chair or carrying groceries, require more effort. This loss isn't immediate, it happens slowly over decades, but by age 60, many seniors notice that their once strong muscles feel weaker, even without a significant change in activity level. 3. Sedentary lifestyle. One of the biggest contributors to muscle loss is lack of activity. After retirement, it's common for seniors to reduce their physical movement. Spending long hours sitting or avoiding exercise accelerates muscle shrinkage. Remember the principle, use it or lose it. Without regular movement, muscles lose their strength and endurance. Daily activities that once kept your muscles active, walking, gardening, climbing stairs, may not be enough if done too infrequently. Even small reductions in activity can compound over time, leading to noticeable muscle loss. The good news is that muscles respond to activity at any age. Simple resistance exercises, even light weights or bands, can slow or reverse this process. 4. Poor nutrition and protein deficiency. Muscle health depends heavily on nutrition. After 60, many seniors fail to consume enough protein, which is the building block of muscles. Without sufficient protein, the body breaks down existing muscle to meet its protein needs. Recovery from exercise or minor injuries slows down. Overall muscle mass decreases over time. In addition to protein, other nutrients are essential for muscle maintenance. Vitamin D supports muscle function and strength. Calcium is vital for muscle contraction and bone support. Omega-3 fatty acids reduce inflammation and improve muscle protein synthesis. B vitamins help convert food into energy for muscles. A poor diet, combined with hormonal changes, significantly accelerates muscle loss. 5. Chronic medical conditions. Several common medical conditions can contribute to muscle shrinkage. Diabetes. High blood sugar levels can impair muscle repair and reduce strength. Heart disease. Limited circulation can make exercise more difficult, reducing muscle stimulation. Arthritis. Joint pain may cause reduced activity, leading to further muscle loss. Kidney disease. Chronic kidney issues can lead to protein wasting and muscle weakness. Even medications for these conditions, such as steroids or certain blood pressure drugs, may contribute to muscle breakdown. 6. Changes in nervous system function. Muscle contraction is controlled by signals from nerves. As we age, nerve cells that stimulate muscle fibers die off gradually. This leads to reduced coordination, slower reflexes, and weaker muscle contractions. Even if the muscles themselves are healthy, nerve degeneration can limit strength and control. This is one reason why seniors often notice slower movements and a slight wobble in balance or gait. 7. Inflammation and oxidative stress. Chronic low-level inflammation, common in older adults, can accelerate muscle breakdown. This is sometimes called inflammaging. Oxidative stress, caused by free radicals damaging cells, also contributes to muscle loss. Both inflammation and oxidative stress are influenced by diet, lifestyle, and overall health, meaning that lifestyle changes can make a noticeable difference. To summarize, muscles shrink after 60 because of a combination of factors. Hormonal changes, lower testosterone, growth hormone, estrogen. Loss of muscle fibers, atrophy of fast-twitch fibers. Sedentary lifestyle, lack of movement accelerates shrinkage. Poor nutrition, insufficient protein, vitamins, and minerals. Chronic medical conditions, diabetes, heart disease, arthritis, kidney disease. Nervous system changes, reduced nerve signaling to muscles. Inflammation and oxidative stress, damage to muscle tissue over time. These factors combine to create gradual muscle loss, but the encouraging part is that all of them can be influenced or slowed with the right approach. You're not powerless. Muscle loss is not a destiny, it's a process you can actively manage. Now that we understand why muscles shrink, it's important to realize what happens if we ignore it. In the next part, we'll cover the hidden dangers of muscle loss, including falls, metabolic decline, and decreased independence. Understanding the risks will show just how crucial it is to take action now, before muscle loss impacts your life in bigger ways. The hidden dangers of muscle loss. Now that we've explored why muscles shrink after 60, it's time to understand why this matters. Muscle loss, or sarcopenia, is not just about appearance or strength. It has serious consequences for your health, independence, and even longevity. Many seniors underestimate the dangers because the loss happens gradually, but by the time symptoms become noticeable, the risks may already be significant. In this section, we'll cover the physical, metabolic, and emotional dangers of muscle loss, giving you a clear picture of why maintaining your muscles is so crucial. 1. Increased risk of falls and fractures. Muscle strength is essential for balance, stability, and mobility. As muscles shrink, balance worsens. Even small changes in muscle strength can affect coordination, making you more likely to stumble. Slower reflexes. Muscles respond more slowly to sudden shifts in weight, increasing fall risk. Fractures. Falls are the leading cause of fractures in seniors, and weaker muscles contribute to the severity of injuries. Consider this. A senior with well-maintained leg and core muscles might recover from a slight misstep on stairs. But someone with sarcopenia may not be able to stabilize themselves, leading to serious injuries like hip or wrist fractures. These injuries can drastically reduce independence, sometimes requiring long hospital stays or rehabilitation. 2. Reduced mobility and independence. Muscle loss makes everyday tasks harder. Rising from a chair or climbing stairs becomes challenging. Carrying groceries, lifting grandchildren, or even opening jars can feel exhausting. Reduced mobility often leads to more sedentary behavior, which accelerates muscle loss, a vicious cycle. Over time, this can affect your quality of life, limiting your ability to live independently. Seniors who maintain muscle mass, on the other hand, enjoy longer-lasting independence and confidence in daily activities. 3. Slower metabolism and weight changes. Muscle is metabolically active tissue. It burns calories even at rest. When muscles shrink, resting metabolic rate declines. Fat accumulation increases, even if your diet hasn't changed. This can lead to weight gain, especially around the abdomen, which increases the risk of diabetes, heart disease, and other chronic conditions. Essentially, losing muscle isn't just about weakness, it directly affects how your body processes food and energy. Seniors with more muscle often have better blood sugar control and healthier body composition. 4. Increased risk of chronic diseases. Sarcopenia doesn't just impact strength, it affects overall health. Research shows that lower muscle mass is linked to type 2 diabetes. Muscles help regulate blood sugar, and less muscle means poorer glucose metabolism. Cardiovascular disease. Weak muscles can contribute to reduced activity levels, increasing the risk of heart-related conditions. Osteoporosis. Muscle contractions help stimulate bone density. Less muscle can accelerate bone loss, increasing fracture risk. By maintaining muscles, you protect not only your strength but also your long-term health. 5. Impaired recovery and healing. Strong muscles support recovery in several ways. They provide energy reserves during illness or surgery. They help maintain immune function and fight infections. They aid in faster rehabilitation after injuries. Seniors with sarcopenia tend to recover slower from illnesses, surgeries, or even minor injuries. This delayed healing can have a cascading effect on independence, activity, and overall quality of life. 6. Loss of confidence and emotional impact. Muscle loss isn't only physical, it can affect your mind. Feeling weak or unsteady can cause fear of falling. Reduced ability to participate in activities you enjoy leads to frustration or sadness. Social withdrawal may occur if physical limitations make outings or hobbies difficult. Emotional health and physical health are deeply connected. Maintaining muscle not only strengthens the body but also supports confidence, mental health, and overall well-being. 7. Accelerated aging and frailty. Frailty is a condition characterized by weakness, weight loss, low energy, and slow walking speed. Sarcopenia is one of the main contributors. Weakened muscles make seniors more vulnerable to illness, injury, and stress. Frail individuals are at higher risk of hospitalization, dependency, and even mortality. By taking steps to maintain or rebuild muscles, you can slow or prevent the onset of frailty, keeping your body resilient and active. 8. The domino effect. It's important to see muscle loss as a chain reaction. Muscle shrinks, balance worsens, falls become more likely. Reduced strength, less activity, metabolism slows, weight gain or fat accumulation. Weak muscles, slower recovery, higher risk of chronic illness. Physical limitations, emotional stress, social withdrawal, and lower quality of life. This domino effect shows why proactive measures, nutrition, exercise, and lifestyle changes are critical. Addressing muscle loss early can prevent a cascade of negative health consequences. Now that we've seen how dangerous muscle loss can be, the next step is the good news. You can stop it and even rebuild muscles. In the upcoming sections, we'll cover nutrition strategies, foods, protein, and supplements that fuel muscle growth, exercise strategies, safe, effective workouts specifically designed for seniors, lifestyle adjustments, sleep habits, and medical support that help maintain strength. By understanding the risks and taking action, you can ensure that your muscles stay strong, your independence is preserved, and your body stays resilient as you age. Now that we understand why muscles shrink and the serious dangers of muscle loss after 60, it's time to focus on solutions. One of the most powerful tools you have to preserve and rebuild muscle is nutrition. The foods you eat provide the building blocks your muscles need to stay strong, recover from activity, and prevent further shrinkage. This section will explore the key nutrients, ideal foods, and eating habits seniors can adopt to maintain and even increase muscle mass. 1. Protein, the muscle-building foundation. Muscle is made primarily of protein, so ensuring adequate intake is essential. Recommended intake. After 60, seniors often need more protein than younger adults, roughly 1 to 1.2 grams per kilogram of body weight per day. For someone weighing 70 kilograms, 154 pounds, this equals 70 to 84 grams of protein daily. High-quality protein sources. Lean meats like chicken and turkey, fish like salmon or tuna, eggs, dairy products like Greek yogurt and cottage cheese, and plant-based options like beans, lentils, tofu, and quinoa. Spread protein throughout the day. Instead of eating most protein in one meal, distribute it across breakfast, lunch, and dinner to maximize muscle protein synthesis. Tip: pairing protein with resistance exercise amplifies muscle growth, especially after 60. 2. Essential amino acids. Proteins are made of amino acids, and some amino acids are particularly important for seniors. Leucine triggers muscle protein synthesis, promoting muscle repair and growth. Foods rich in leucine include whey protein, eggs, and soy. Glutamine and arginine support recovery, reduce inflammation, and help maintain immune health. Including these amino acids through protein-rich foods or supplements can make a noticeable difference in muscle preservation. 3. Omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s, found in fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel, are not just heart-healthy, they support muscle maintenance. Studies show that omega-3 fatty acids can reduce muscle inflammation, improve the body's response to protein intake, support joint health, making exercise easier and more comfortable. For seniors who don't eat fish regularly, high-quality omega-3 supplements can be beneficial, but it's best to consult a healthcare professional before starting any supplement. 4. Vitamins and minerals for muscle health. Certain vitamins and minerals play key roles in muscle strength and function. Vitamin D supports muscle contraction and strength. Many seniors are deficient, especially those who spend little time in sunlight. Sources include fortified dairy, eggs, fatty fish, or supplements if recommended by a doctor. Calcium essential for muscle contraction and bone support. Sources: milk, cheese, yogurt, and leafy greens like kale. Magnesium supports muscle relaxation and energy production. Found in nuts, seeds, legumes, and whole grains. B vitamins, particularly B12, B6, and folate, help convert food into energy for muscle function. Found in meat, eggs, dairy, and fortified cereals. A balanced diet rich in these nutrients ensures muscles have what they need to function optimally. 5. Anti-inflammatory foods. Chronic inflammation accelerates muscle breakdown. Certain foods can reduce inflammation and protect muscles. Fruits like berries, oranges, and cherries, rich in antioxidants. Vegetables such as spinach, broccoli, and kale. Healthy fats from olive oil, avocado, and nuts. Spices like turmeric and ginger. Regularly including anti-inflammatory foods supports muscle repair and overall health. 6. Hydration and muscle function. Water is often overlooked, but hydration is critical for muscle health. Dehydrated muscles are more prone to fatigue, cramping, and injury. Seniors often drink less water, either because of a reduced sense of thirst or to avoid frequent bathroom trips. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses of water daily, adjusting for activity level and medical conditions. Even mild dehydration can reduce strength and endurance, so proper hydration complements diet and exercise efforts. 7. Meal timing and protein distribution. How you eat matters as much as what you eat. Post-workout nutrition. Eating protein within 30 to 60 minutes after exercise maximizes muscle repair. Pair protein with some carbohydrates to replenish energy stores. Balanced meals. Each meal should ideally contain a protein source, vegetables or fruits, whole grains, and healthy fats. Snack smart. Greek yogurt, cottage cheese with fruit, or a handful of nuts can provide additional protein and calories without excess sugar or processed foods. 8 foods to limit. While focusing on muscle-supporting foods, it's equally important to limit foods that accelerate muscle loss. Highly processed foods with added sugar. Excessive alcohol, which can impair muscle protein synthesis. Foods high in unhealthy fats, which can promote inflammation and reduce mobility. A diet emphasizing whole, nutrient-dense foods gives muscles the fuel they need to stay strong. 9. Supplements, when they help. In some cases, supplements may be helpful, especially if dietary intake is insufficient. Protein powders. Whey or plant-based powders can help reach daily protein goals. Vitamin D, particularly in seniors with low sun exposure or deficiency. Creatine monohydrate. Safe for many seniors, creatine supports strength and muscle mass when combined with resistance exercise. Omega-3 supplements. For those who don't consume fatty fish regularly. Always consult a healthcare professional before adding supplements to your routine, especially if you have chronic conditions or take medications. Consider Mr. Alex, 65, who noticed his arms and legs getting thinner over a year. He felt weaker climbing stairs and carrying groceries. After incorporating a protein-rich breakfast, omega-3 fish twice a week, leafy greens, and hydration, along with small protein snacks between meals, he began to notice increased energy levels, improved strength during daily activities, better recovery from short walks and light exercises. This example illustrates how small, consistent changes in nutrition can have a significant impact on muscle preservation. Nutrition is the foundation, but it's only part of the equation. To truly stop muscle shrinkage after 60, you need regular exercise tailored for seniors. In the next section, we'll cover safe and effective workouts, including strength training, balance exercises, and flexibility routines that complement your nutrition and help you rebuild muscles safely. How to stop muscle loss with exercise. We've already explored why muscles shrink after 60 and how nutrition can help preserve them. But nutrition alone is not enough. Muscles require stimulus through movement to grow, repair, and maintain strength. This is why exercise is absolutely essential for seniors who want to stay strong, independent, and healthy. In this section, we'll cover safe and effective exercise strategies, the types of exercises seniors should focus on, and practical tips to integrate them into daily life. 1. The importance of exercise for seniors. Muscles are use it or lose it tissues. Without regular activity, muscle fibers shrink and weaken. Coordination and balance decline. Bones weaken due to less stimulation. Metabolism slows, leading to fat accumulation. On the other hand, exercise stimulates muscle protein synthesis, strengthens bones, improves cardiovascular health, and enhances balance. Research consistently shows that even people in their 70s and 80s can gain muscle strength and improve mobility with proper exercise. 2. Types of exercise for muscle preservation. There are several types of exercises seniors should focus on. Combining these gives the best results. Strength training, resistance exercises. Strength training is the most effective way to build and maintain muscle mass. It involves working against a resistance to stimulate muscle growth. Options: light dumbbells or resistance bands. Bodyweight exercises like squats, wall push-ups, or sit-to-stands from a chair. Key principle: focus on all major muscle groups: legs, arms, chest, back, and core. Frequency: 2 to 3 times per week is sufficient for most seniors, allowing at least one rest day in between sessions. Example routine for beginners: chair squats, 2 sets of 10 repetitions. Wall push-ups, 2 sets of 10 repetitions. Seated rows with resistance band, 2 sets of 12 repetitions. Standing calf raises, 2 sets of 12 repetitions. Tip: start with lighter resistance and gradually increase as strength improves. B. Balance and stability exercises. Balance exercises prevent falls, improve coordination, and complement strength training. Examples: standing on one leg while holding a chair for support. Heel-to-toe walk. Tai Chi or gentle yoga routines designed for seniors. Balance exercises also engage core muscles, which are essential for stability in daily movements. C. Flexibility and mobility exercises. Stretching and mobility work helps maintain range of motion and prevents stiffness. Gentle stretching of major muscle groups, held for 15 to 30 seconds. Shoulder rolls, ankle circles, and torso twists to maintain joint mobility. Yoga or Pilates-based routines tailored for seniors. Flexibility exercises should be done daily, especially after warm-up or light aerobic activity. D. Cardiovascular, aerobic, exercise. While cardio doesn't directly increase muscle mass, it supports overall health and helps with endurance. Examples: walking briskly for 20 to 30 minutes. Swimming or water aerobics. Cycling on a stationary bike. Cardio strengthens the heart, improves circulation, and supports better oxygen delivery to muscles during strength training. 3. How to structure your weekly routine. A well-rounded weekly routine for seniors might look like this. Day focus. Monday strength training, full body. Tuesday light cardio plus flexibility. Wednesday rest or balance exercises. Thursday strength training, full body. Friday cardio plus flexibility. Saturday balance plus gentle strength. Sunday rest or light walking. This combination ensures strength, balance, flexibility, and endurance are all addressed. 4. Safety tips for seniors. Safety is critical when exercising after 60. Warm up for 5 to 10 minutes before starting. Use proper form to prevent injury. Avoid heavy weights without supervision. Listen to your body, stop if you feel pain or dizziness. Stay hydrated and wear supportive footwear. If you have chronic conditions, consult your doctor before starting a new routine. Even small, consistent movements can yield significant benefits over time, so don't feel discouraged if progress seems slow. 5. Combining exercise with nutrition. Exercise and nutrition work together synergistically. Protein intake after exercise maximizes muscle protein synthesis. Omega-3s reduce inflammation from workouts, aiding recovery. Balanced meals support energy levels for consistent training. For example, having a small protein-rich snack like Greek yogurt with fruit 30 to 60 minutes after exercise can enhance results and speed recovery. Real-life example. Take Mrs. Fatima, 68, who felt her legs weakening and feared falling. She began a simple routine. Strength training 3x per week with light resistance bands. Daily 20-minute walks. Balance exercises every other day. After 3 months, she noticed easier stair climbing. Improved balance, no near falls. Arms and legs appearing stronger and firmer. This demonstrates that consistency beats intensity. Even modest exercises done regularly yield remarkable results for seniors. Overcoming common barriers. Seniors often cite barriers to exercise. Fear of injury. Start slow, use support, and focus on proper form. Lack of motivation. Pair exercises with enjoyable activities, like listening to music or exercising with friends. Limited equipment. Bodyweight and resistance bands are highly effective alternatives to gym machines. Small adjustments, perseverance, and proper guidance can overcome most obstacles. Exercise is vital, but it's not the only piece of the puzzle. To maximize results, seniors must also focus on lifestyle factors and medical support. In the next section we'll cover sleep, stress management, and healthy habits, medications and conditions that affect muscle, how to incorporate sustainable routines for long-term strength. These strategies complement exercise and nutrition, creating a holistic approach to stopping muscle shrinkage after 60. Lifestyle and medical support. We've already covered why muscles shrink after 60, the hidden dangers, nutrition strategies, and exercise routines. But there's another crucial piece of the puzzle: lifestyle choices and medical support. Even with the right diet and exercise, certain habits, health conditions, or medications can either accelerate muscle loss or prevent you from making gains. In this section we'll explore sleep, stress management, habits, medical conditions, and professional support, giving seniors a complete strategy to protect and rebuild muscles. 1. The role of sleep in muscle health. Sleep is not just rest, it's when your body repairs and regenerates muscle tissue. Here's why it matters. Growth hormone, essential for muscle repair, is primarily released during deep sleep. Inadequate sleep reduces protein synthesis, making it harder to build muscle. Poor sleep can increase cortisol, a stress hormone that accelerates muscle breakdown. Tips for better sleep after 60. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep per night. Keep a consistent bedtime and wake-up schedule. Create a relaxing bedtime routine: reading, gentle stretches, or meditation. Limit caffeine and heavy meals close to bedtime. Ensure your sleep environment is comfortable, quiet, and dark. Even modest improvements in sleep can have a significant impact on muscle recovery and overall health. 2. Managing stress. Chronic stress affects muscles through elevated cortisol levels, which can break down muscle tissue over time. Stress can also reduce motivation to exercise, encourage poor eating habits, interfere with sleep. Effective stress management techniques for seniors include deep breathing exercises or meditation, gentle yoga or tai chi, social interaction with friends or family, engaging in hobbies or creative activities. Managing stress isn't just good for your mind, it's essential for maintaining and rebuilding muscle. 3. Healthy habits that support muscle. Several lifestyle habits can either protect or harm muscles as we age. Avoid smoking. Smoking reduces blood flow, which can impair muscle repair. It also accelerates inflammation and oxidative stress, contributing to muscle breakdown. B. Limit alcohol. Excess alcohol interferes with protein synthesis and recovery. Moderate alcohol consumption or complete avoidance is ideal for seniors focused on muscle health. C. Stay active throughout the day. Beyond structured exercise, daily movement is vital. Short walks after meals. Taking stairs instead of elevators. Light gardening or housework. These small actions keep muscles engaged and metabolism active. 4. Medical conditions that impact muscles. Certain conditions can accelerate sarcopenia or make maintaining muscle more difficult. Diabetes, poor blood sugar control can impair muscle repair. Heart disease, limits endurance and exercise capacity. Kidney disease, can lead to protein wasting and weakness. Arthritis, joint pain may reduce movement, contributing to muscle loss. If you have any of these conditions, it's important to work closely with your doctor to manage them while following a muscle-preserving plan. 5. Medications and muscle health. Some medications can affect muscle mass and strength. Steroids can cause muscle wasting if used long-term. Certain blood pressure medications may affect energy levels or muscle function. Medications for chronic illness. Some may reduce appetite, nutrient absorption, or exercise tolerance. Always review your medications with your healthcare provider. Sometimes small adjustments, timing changes, or alternative prescriptions can make a difference in maintaining muscle. 6. Professional guidance. Working with professionals can help maximize results safely. Physical therapists can design individualized exercise routines, especially if you have mobility issues. Registered dietitians ensure your diet meets protein, vitamin, and mineral needs. Doctors or geriatric specialists monitor medical conditions, adjust medications, and support overall health goals. Even a few sessions with professionals can provide guidance, confidence, and a personalized approach to preserving muscle. 7. Integrating lifestyle, nutrition, and exercise. The most effective strategy is a holistic approach. Exercise strength, balance, flexibility, and cardiovascular activity. Nutrition, adequate protein, vitamins, minerals, hydration, and anti-inflammatory foods. Lifestyle, quality sleep, stress management, avoidance of smoking and excess alcohol, and daily movement. Medical support, regular checkups, medication review, and professional guidance. By combining these 4 pillars, seniors can not only stop muscle loss but actively rebuild strength, even after 60. Mr. Kareem, 70, was struggling with fatigue, weak legs, and balance issues. After implementing a holistic plan including daily resistance exercises and walking, protein-rich meals and vitamin D supplementation, consistent sleep and stress reduction techniques, regular consultations with his doctor, he experienced remarkable improvements. Increased muscle strength and endurance, better balance and confidence, improved mood and energy levels. This example demonstrates how lifestyle and medical support amplify the effects of nutrition and exercise. We've covered a lot in this video: why muscles shrink after 60, the hidden dangers, nutrition, exercise, and lifestyle strategies. Now it's time to bring it all together and focus on how you can take action starting today. This final section is about motivation, practical steps, and a mindset that will help you maintain and rebuild muscle for a stronger, healthier life. 1. Understanding your power. Many seniors believe that muscle loss is inevitable, but the truth is, muscle loss is not a destiny, it's a process. With consistent effort, your body can rebuild strength, improve balance, and increase endurance even after 60. Every small action, whether it's a short walk adding protein to breakfast, or a few minutes of resistance exercises, has a cumulative effect over time. Remember, your muscles respond to what you do every day, and it's never too late to start. 2. Creating a realistic plan. The key to success is consistency, not intensity. Here's a practical roadmap. Nutrition. Include protein in every meal. Eat anti-inflammatory foods like fruits, vegetables, nuts, and healthy fats. Stay hydrated throughout the day. Limit processed foods, sugar, and excessive alcohol. Exercise. Strength training 2 to 3 times per week. Daily balance and mobility exercises. Cardiovascular activity like walking, swimming, or cycling 3 to 5 times per week. Stretching after exercise to maintain flexibility. Lifestyle. Prioritize 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. Manage stress with meditation, hobbies, or social interactions. Avoid smoking and minimize alcohol. Maintain daily movement beyond structured exercise. Medical support. Schedule regular checkups to monitor conditions like diabetes, heart disease, or arthritis. Review medications with your doctor. Consult physical therapists or dietitians for personalized guidance. By integrating these 4 pillars into your daily routine, you create a comprehensive plan to stop muscle loss and regain strength. 3. Staying motivated. Motivation is often the biggest challenge. Here are strategies that work for seniors. Set small, achievable goals. For example, aim to increase walking distance by 100 meters each week or add 1 extra resistance band set to your routine. Track your progress. Keep a journal of workouts, protein intake, and mobility improvements. Seeing progress, no matter how small, reinforces consistency. Involve family or friends. Exercise with a friend, or cook healthy meals together. Social support boosts motivation and accountability. Celebrate milestones. Every day you stick to your plan, your muscles thank you. Celebrate your improvements, even small gains in strength or balance. 4. Mindset for long-term success. Muscle maintenance is not just about physical activity, it's a mindset. Patience. Muscle growth takes time, especially after 60. Consistency. Small, daily actions matter more than occasional intense efforts. Self-compassion. Don't be discouraged by setbacks or slower progress. Aging is natural, but every positive step counts. Think of your body as a lifelong investment. Every healthy habit strengthens your foundation, making you more resilient, independent, and confident. 5. Inspirational real-life examples. Consider seniors like Mr. Tariq, 72, who struggled with weak legs and fatigue. He implemented a simple plan: protein-focused meals, daily walks and strength training, proper sleep and stress management. Within months, he regained muscle mass, felt more energetic, and even returned to activities he had stopped, like gardening and playing with grandchildren. Stories like these show that age is not a barrier, and with dedication, anyone can regain strength and vitality. 6. Daily action steps. To make progress immediately, start with 3 actionable steps today. Move for 20 minutes. Take a brisk walk, do a short resistance band routine, or perform chair squats. Eat a protein-rich meal or snack. Greek yogurt, eggs, or lentils are great options. Prioritize sleep tonight. Aim for 7 to 8 hours in a comfortable, dark environment. These steps seem small, but repeated consistently, they create lasting improvements in muscle strength and overall health. Maintaining muscle after 60 is about quality of life, independence, and longevity. Strong muscles prevent falls and injuries. They support metabolism and weight management. They improve confidence, mobility, and mental well-being. By taking a holistic approach, nutrition, exercise, lifestyle, and medical support, you can stop muscle loss and rebuild strength. Think of it as giving your body the tools it needs to thrive, rather than merely survive. Remember, you are never too old to take control of your muscle health. Every step you take, no matter how small, moves you closer to stronger muscles, better balance, more energy, and greater independence. Commit to your health today. Feed your muscles, move your body, care for your mind, and seek guidance when needed. Your 60s, 70s, and beyond can be years of strength, vitality, and confidence. If you take action now, you have the knowledge, you have the tools, and you have the power. Make today the day you choose strength, resilience, and independence. Your muscles will thank you, and your future self will celebrate your decision.